Whoa. That is crazy. He's gonna be going to jail. Mm. Oh shit! I already got this open. Hmm. Damn. Wonder if I could share my hack the box. What's up, everyone? Not sure if you guys could hear me, but this is the first time I'm doing this. So if you have any questions, just go ahead and pop them in the chat and I'll get to them. I'm trying to see if I could do this hack the box stuff. Trying to get a team going. Second team. Chat. Mm. Hold on. Why isn't the chat popping up? Do I have a Discord? I have a personal Discord, but I do not. I do not have like one made for YouTube and stuff like that. I'm trying to work out to see if we could get any more team members for noobs to join our Hack the Box team for the new season. I'll get more information on that. But if you guys want me to make a Discord, I will, or like a Patreon or whatever those type things, whatever's better. I could go ahead and make one. I did not do the what's up, Outlaw. I did not do the tournament. I had stomach issues. Number one, do not Google or YouTube your what you feel you think is wrong. I thought I was having cancer. Had a bad case of gastritis. To be honest, I probably overstressed myself out with the CPTS and some of the other certs that I was doing. It's actually finally getting better, but they do think I still might have gallbladder inflammation off and on. But over as of right now, I'm feeling pretty good. Going back to the gym and running, and I will be doing jujitsu back in mid-February. Mm. for the Discord, like what would you guys want like added, I guess, like as far as like certification, studying stuff? The reason why I didn't make a Discord was because there's a shit ton of Discords already, and I don't want to reinvent the wheel. A lot of the ones that I'm part of are really, really good, and especially all the niche things of ethical hacking, offensive security, like RFID, stuff like that, IoT. There's a ton of them, and they're all pretty good. And you know, it's really, really saturated with a lot of Discords. That's why I did not. I haven't made one. Not, if that's how you pronounce it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Good luck on the CPTS. Just be consistent and show up, and yeah, it should be good to go. It's really, really, it's more in depth than the OSCP. I'm not sure if you took in that, but yeah, it's there's a couple of them. The the second two out of the three, 2 and 3 flags were like really, really crazy for me. Chuck, that is right, dude. Actually, honestly, ever since I had kids, I think about my health even more. Like I start panicking, and yeah, I just think worst case scenario. So it's pretty insane when you're like that. So like I got in a pretty gnarly accident on my way to downhill mountain bike riding in Pacifica. Rolled the car multiple times and got diagnosed with costochondritis and turned into Tietze syndrome. And like I didn't feel the stuff till 2 years after, and I thought I was having heart attacks. I think I went to the emergency ER like around 11, 12 times in 1 year, and pretty much all the cartilage gets inflamed. So now I got like crazy white coat syndrome. So I like panic every time I get my blood pressure taken. So sometimes it's like crazy, and then after 20, 25 minutes it's like normal. So it's pretty, yeah, once you get older, you look at things differently, I guess. That makes sense. Hey Josh, Discord be cool for many of us taking the certs. Yeah, I mean, I could make one, like I said, no worries. Just let me know what you guys want, put in the comments, and then I could list it out, and then you know, take it from there. What's up, Kill Andy? Yeah, that is true. I have seen some that are really, really, it seems like there's a lot of bots and everything's automated as far as the servers. You know, the one that's actually like that is Hack the Box, to be honest. I wasn't a real fan of their Discord. Some of their channels, but the majority of it I'm not. OSCPs is like that as well, especially when you want to get, some like support or help. That was a real knockdown or letdown, especially with a lot of the VPN issues with the labs. So yeah, I would agree with that. So yeah, I know one thing I've seen, especially with my last video. I know I'm a little older than most. However, I still probably act younger than most. But just to be, you know, I'm not a fan of politics. I don't try to make things political. But I do give it how things are in real life, and from my experiences and being, you know, my age, I'm not going to sell anything short, and I'm just going to, if I see a duck, I'm going to call it a duck. And again, I don't like politics in work. I'm not a fan of politics at work at all. I just want to go have a good time, build relationships, and go have a kick-ass happy hour at the end of the day, right? No one wants anything shoved down their throat and stuff like that. So I'm just going to, especially in the tech industry, since I have, like I said, since 2005, seeing the changes and stuff like that, I'm just going to keep it 100. So has anyone in the chat seen any good LLM or AI certification training for offensive security? I still haven't found any. If you do, guys, and girls, just let me know. Yeah, I'm still trying to look for some good stuff out there, but I haven't found any. Let me try to get this up and running. So if any, I'm going to ask one of my friends about joining a YouTube Hack the Box for noobs. And the good thing about that is the new season starts pretty soon. And then also, it's not just about joining the team, but it's also going to be kind of like a tutorial, kind of like showing how we find things as well. Showing how we do exploits, enumeration, stuff like that, what kind of tools we use, certain commands, share our cheat sheets, stuff like that. For those that watch YouTube, InfoSec Pat, one of my good friends, he put together a team on Hack the Box. So I'm going to ask him to see how many more slots they have. I will put that in the chat or in my next video, and then also leave the link in the description to join the team. It's going to be kind of like a first come, first serve if he has any more spots open. So I'll find out today and then let you guys know. You should do Gandalf on stream. It's a chatbot injection game. I will look into that. Yeah, I've never heard of that before, but I'll check that out. Yeah, I haven't really played video games that much. The last ones I really played, I've been played more Madden, NCAA, back in the day, Metal Gear Solid, Resident Evil, Street Fighter, Call of Duty, mainly zombies. I'm not a fan of how they change Call of Duty, similar to Fortnite. But yeah, I haven't really played that much, video games. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask, and I'll knock them out for you guys. I know there were some questions from the last videos. I'm going to do a video on how I study, or kind of the methods that I use for studying. Also, I'm going to try to do it tomorrow. If not tomorrow, it'll be Friday, just because the internet might be spotty because it's going to snow in the DFW area, and I already got email alerts and text alerts from Spectrum yesterday. But I'm going to do the Sysraptor video tomorrow just to go over a tutorial how to use it, especially for the Hack the Box exams. Are you currently working in any bug bounties? I am not. I still am signed up for HackerOne. I did that, I think it was 2021, 2022. I only tried a couple, but I wasn't successful. I do want to get back into bug bounty though on the side. I really want to take that seriously. Hence, why I'm not only doing the web stuff this year, but I really want to take that seriously and get on the ball with that, and earn some extra money on the side. I'm new to Red Team and started with PJPT. What are your thoughts? PJPT is good from what I heard. I have not taken it. Pretty much what it is, my friend InfoSec Pat took it. He has a great video on it, and feel free to hit him up. He's real open and down to earth if you guys have any questions about it. And he also has a Discord server as well. Pretty much what that is the PMPT, but just the AD portion of it. That's pretty much what he has stated, which is pretty good. So once you do that, getting the external access from the PNPT, after that it's a wash because you already have that AD section. It's a little different, but it's exactly it's that portion of the exam. I think it's great, going that route. Again, PNPT for me, the way they have their training structured, not in a bad way. Again, the hand holding is great for beginners, and I would use that, as a starting point, and then pivoting to like Hack the Box and more other advanced certs as you go. HTB just dropped a fundamentals of AI in the academy. Oh, thank you, Chuck. I will definitely check that out. I haven't checked out any of the new modules in about a couple weeks or 3 weeks. The last I checked, I saw they added 2 more Wi-Fi modules. So for Active Directory, outside of the PJPT, PMPT, the OSCP, if you're going on the beginner route, I would definitely do Altered Security. I did the Red Team one, the regular Active Directory, and their Azure Active Directory, the 2 beginner ones or the 2 first level ones, whatever they call it. I did the boot camps back. This was like the last, I think the last boot camps that they were with Pentest Academy, I believe. 2022, early 2022, mid 2022. Those ones are really good. I'm planning on taking the exams. I want to try to say sometime after DEF CON, just because I still go over the training and it's pretty much going to cover like the CAPE, from Hack the Box. I'm pretty much doing that pathway right now. So, but I would highly recommend those two, especially if you want to go to the Azure side. They're both really well. They give you their own custom cheat sheets, especially with PowerSploit, PowerView, etc. The whole PowerShell command list of tools, and then also at the end, they give you a pretty good documentation, a step-by-step on how to build your own C2 server using Covenant. So it's really good and worth the money, in my opinion. Yep, there is AD training on Hack the Box Academy. Really well. Again, it's not an issue for me as I thought it would be. There's no videos with Hack the Box. Some people don't like that, or it might be a little more difficult. But their training is really thorough. I didn't really have any issues. I thought I was going to have issues with the bug bounty stuff, training portion, just because that's more of a technical aspect. It was more. Yeah, I thought I would need the videos more on the website, but that wasn't the case for Hack the Box, at least for me. I also want to do some videos on C2 stuff, putting the lab together, putting those together. The thing with that, which was a kicker for YouTube, I didn't know you can't do certain things as far as ethical hacking, offensive security. So the first advent of cyber, I got a warning. They took down that video just because of, I think it had to have shown brute forcing, if I remember correctly, or some shit like that. But they took that down. So I want to do something like either Discord or Patreon. I won't do the charging thing for Patreon, but that way at least they're, I guess, more secluded where it's not on mainstream YouTube. I got to ask my friend how that works. So that way they're there, or possibly even putting that on Rumble, just so I don't get flagged on YouTube. So just the FYI, that kind of paused I was real thrown off. I had to do some training. It's like real quick, shockingly. And then I think April 2025, it goes away. That warning goes away. Why does everyone think? So I don't really persuade my or show my military. Like I was the same way in the military. So for those that have seen Californication, that's where I got that nickname, Hank Moody. And then somehow it carried on at GoPro. I got called Hank Moody of physical security. So if you guys seen Californication, Hank Moody, that's how I acted in the military. Not like a crazy idiot, but I did it to be funny because I knew, remember I went into the military later. I was already in the tech industry, so I knew how to build relationships and working in physical security, executive protection, right? You're working with executives, the C-suite the whole time. So that's pretty much what officers are. So I knew how to build those relationships. And remember, when you go into the military, most people are, 18, 19, so they're really young. They don't have that experience. So the military, when you go in, like I went in the Navy, I went in with the BUDS contract, got hurt, did UNDES on the USS Enterprise, and then the search and rescue program. Didn't do any deployments. It was 2 workups and that's it. So pretty much, yeah, that's how I was. A lot of people didn't really care for it, but I made a lot of friends as far as officers goes. Yeah, I was going to join the Marines. They said no. Army said no because I had a DUI on my 21st birthday. And I wanted to join their special ops programs. And they said the only one that would have took me was the Navy, but I got hurt. As far as CAPE, I would definitely assume so. I haven't taken the exam yet. I'm only a couple modules in, but yeah, definitely, yeah. I mean, if you Honestly, you don't even need to go that far. CPTS is more than enough to pass a OSCP. And actually, now the OSCP, I haven't looked at the material, but it's pretty much the PJPT with 3 boxes from TCM Security. And also, you can't get the extra bonus points from what I read. Yeah, if you guys are looking for cloud security training, definitely check out Pwn Labs. Really, really impressive, especially with their phishing stuff, their modules. What kind of music do I listen to? I'm actually kind of all over the place. Love Rob Zombie, Korn, Metallica, The Cult, a lot of like 70s, 80s bands, Rolling Stones. I only listen to rap pre 2003. However, I only listen to Bay Area rap or LA rap. I don't listen to mainstream rap. Most people probably don't even know in the country. It's weird because when I play some of the music in Texas, it scares the shit out of them. But that's just how it is, and it was growing up in California. But yeah, for the cloud stuff, check out their training. Really, really good, especially from the phishing modules. I really like that, and they're up to date, and they use current APT stuff as well. Um, Also, I am planning on doing the was it Evil Genix? Trying to get their license. I'm waiting for them to reply back to get their full master license or suite, whatever it's called, to build out that. And then bought some domains and gonna build out my own stuff for work and start doing some phishing stuff there. Why is it saying that? That is crazy. Oh, it's buffering. Yeah, someone asked me if I would do interviews. I'm not. There's like a lot of. I mean, I'm open to it, but there's like a lot of people doing interviews already, or like I guess more podcast stuff. Um, I would probably be more like a weekly podcast kind of thing with 2 or 3 more people. I would probably be interested in doing something like that. Just shooting the shit, going over different threats and stuff like that, but not really like an interviewing weekly or something like that. That's not really kind of my thing. I will do interviews. I'm actually going to be on the Hackers Cache. I don't. It's not live, so I'm not sure when he's going to post it. I'm going to be doing that next Wednesday or Thursday, I believe. What is my motive to learning these skills? My motive to learning these skills is just I'm really really competitive. However, my motive is just to do my best to be the best. Respectfully. Probably a long shot, but especially really making that transition at an older age. But my goal is to just be the best that I can, and just keep growing, and don't get phased out. With the advancement of technology and the younger generation, and now AI, that's pretty much my goal and my motive. for anything actually, like anything I do. So when I go back to jiu-jitsu, I'm just gonna go hit it hard. If I was to come back out and move back to California and do downhill racing, I'm gonna come back and just go hard. I don't care if I break my back, my neck. I'm just going 100%. I don't care. Did I miss one? No, I got it. Someone asked, do I pay for a coach? I do not. Speaking of that, I was watching a video. Willy Wonka is going to be getting arrested. It's crazy. No, I do not pay for a coach. I do have mentors. My old bosses from GoPro that went to Roku and one's now at Ripple. They are my mentors, but I don't pay for them. Every time I go back to California, usually it's once a quarter, sometimes more when I go back there. We'll have a happy hour and just hang out, shoot the shit, and go out. But no, I do not pay for like life coaches or anything like that. There's actually a lot of people, because my personality, want me to do like reaction videos. There's actually some that are crazy, but yeah, I would just watch out for those. Especially being offensive security, do OSINT on them. Don't be paying your life savings for that, because a lot of the shit that is there, it's free or that they offer. Especially getting a mentor. So yeah, that's my advice on that. How many hours do I study typically? So probably about 3 hours I would study normally. 4, and I would break that up with like a 30-minute break, 40-minute break if I don't have jujitsu. And then an hour and a half to 2 hours in the morning, I also study. And then if I have to make some changes, when work is light, so we're technically light for the next 2 weeks because of the shutdown we have. We can't really do any kind of testing or scanning for that matter. So I'll mix and match it if I have to, especially if there's anything that goes on, doctor appointments or whatever. So yeah, with that too, I don't watch TV. I only watch the same shows that I binge on, and just to show you proof, I didn't know about Mr. Robot until December of 2022. Same with Silicon Valley as well. Yeah, and that's where I'm from, and I never knew about those shows. So I'll binge watch White Collar, Burn Notice, Californication, and Spartacus, and then throw in those 2 shows now. Like if I'm like dead on a Sunday and I haven't even watched NFL this year, I'll binge watch some shows or some episodes. The only other things I watch are San Jose Sharks hockey and Kentucky football, college football. What are your thoughts on AI? Do you use it for work? I do use it for work, and I use it for training as well. Chat GPT is good and all right. I don't pay for it. White Rabbit Neo, I like that a lot, especially for coding and writing certain scripts, and also for Bash Bunny scripting, for OMG cables, Bash Bunny, Ducky scripts. That works really well, and it's free. They do have an enterprise. Obviously, I'm not an enterprise, but I like that better for coding. Again, for my notes, and also this is good too for you guys that are taking your exams for Hack the Box and PMPT. You could pretty much what I do for ChatGPT is write me a high level executive pen test report for this, or rephrase this in a high level executive pen test report, and throw in that for your report, for your screenshots or what you did or how you did the exploit. Do that, and also for your findings and your vulnerabilities, or your vulnerabilities that you found. That works 100%. And you won't really get any issues back, especially from Hack the Box. And my thoughts overall on AI, I think it should be open, free, non-regulation, because you're going to get back You're going to get, the COVID bullshit back with AI. We kind of saw that with Google. I think it was Google, right? Where they had that Nazi crap or whatever, and it was just like pretty much reversed back on them, which was horrible. And that's where that whole thing comes from. Let it be free. Let people make their own choices. Right. At the end of the day, freedom equals personal responsibility. So, everyone still has to do their own research, no matter what, whether it's AI or not. Still do your own research. We're not even there yet to where it has its own human form of a brain. So don't take it at face value or 100%. Yeah, I like I said, I don't watch TV. Like every meeting, like today is our team meeting. People talk about Hulu, what Disney. I don't even have Netflix. Like all that stuff, like shows that are coming out, I never even heard of. I have no idea what the hell they're talking about. Oh, the one I did watch, I downloaded it from one of the torrent sites, Monarch, the Godzilla show. I think that came out on Apple. But other than that, I don't know what the hell movies are talking about. Did you see the article that O1 tried to escape when threatened with deletion? No, I did not. I don't. What is O1? I'm not sure what that is. Or the article to escape? What is? Do I think mentorship is good? Yes, I do think mentorship is good. There's a lot of great mentors out there. Again, this goes back to coaching. Do your OSINT on people, and I don't mean that to be funny. So just a quick story on this. For those that don't know, Willy Wonka, who that is, there's a guy I watch on YouTube. He's from a part where my mom's side of the family is from in Santa Barbara, California. Dude's done life, and I didn't know who this guy was, and until my uncle, because my uncle's been in prison, so he said, I did it to be funny. So when I went back to California in November, my friend got ripped off by Wes Watson, and I'm like, you paid all that fucking money for a coach to someone just to emasculate you and yell at you? Like, I would have done that shit for free. I'm here for 2 weeks, and I'm like, dude, what is wrong? Like, I don't understand how people could pay. And I'm like, dude, you don't even work out. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, I don't understand people they pay. He didn't do the 49,000. He did like the 20,000 or some shit like that. I'm like, dude, you're like, this dude lies. He's never been to California prison. All his stuff has been, leaked from the CDC. Or not CDC, California Correctional, Department. Like all that stuff's out there. I go, dude, people, especially cybersecurity people, need to conduct OSINT when if they're going to pay that kind of money on a coach or a mentor or whatever. Do your research. Like, I just don't understand. Now this dude's going to go to prison because, and just for FYI for people, if you think about going to that guy, if you're, especially in California, no one talks like that. Whether you go to, I've been to county jail in Elmwood. I'm not trying to say anything about jail or prison, but no one talks like that. Especially if you grow up in the hood, no one acts or talks like that. I guarantee you in any other states either. So, he's pretty much what he did, and I've done my research on him. My uncle, ever since I showed my uncle, like I said, I was bullshitting with him because my uncle's been in prison. He did time in San Quentin. Everything he's done is he's built up a character, and now he's living a character. And now it's got him into trouble with a lot of people on YouTube because they were part of that lifestyle, and you can't portray that to certain kind of people. So that's where that is. Chuck, let's see, was it that? Oh yeah, Chuck, I saw that. Was that you're talking about the guy that got that? Did that have to do with the guy that got killed? The whistleblower. I did read that actually. Yeah, that was actually my cousin was telling me about that. That's back in the Bay Area. Um, that a lot of people were like asking me. I'm like, dude, I use ChatGPT, but I don't even know when the office is at. I'm like, you got to ask our other homies that are that works for facilities. One of them being my old mentor. They're more entwined with that because they work with a lot of the property management teams and stuff like that. So, but yeah, that's crazy what that happened. What is your favorite Linux distribution? For me, mine's Ubuntu. I don't, people pronounce it different. I like that. There was one that I wanted to try. Was it Arch Linux? And then obviously Kali. I love Kali for pen testing. I like Ubuntu because it's like a hybrid, but also too, what it allows me to do, it allows me to build out my own pen testing box from scratch. I think that's good to know. Putting those tools on there on your own, in case you don't have them or something goes wrong, you know how to do it on the fly. That's pretty much why I like using stuff like that outside of Kali Linux. I'm not a fan of Parrot, and to be honest, I'm probably biased, but I've never really used Parrot. I guess the Hack the Box Pwn box is Parrot, from what I've heard. I've only used that a couple times. Actually, the only really time I used that was Dante because we're having an issue with the proxy chains. Yeah, apparently Chat GPT, there was something, or what was it? They had to shut it down or something because it was talking about something crazy. I forgot what it was. I read that before I think it was a holiday break. That might have been the same reason why that whistleblower got killed. But that was real interesting, for those that have read it. Let's see. Do I think Pro Labs are worth it? Yes, I do think Pro Labs are worth it. Um, they're worth it if you're going to be consistent, because I think it was January they changed. They used to be part of the actual Hack the Box membership, but now they're their own entity. But if you're not going to do them consistently, especially if you're paying monthly, they're not worth. I wouldn't. I mean, unless you got the money to blow, I would definitely make sure you're going to be consistent, or else, yeah, you're just going to waste your money. Let's see. Do I do what? Yes, I do stuff on the side outside of work. Currently, right now, I mess around with some of the RFID stuff. Nothing crazy. Haven't really actually done it in a while, since getting the certs. But yeah, I do try to do stuff with RFID, NFC. I also want to try to get into car hacking.